everybody, Chris and Christina here to talk again about some of the great restaurants and experiences right here in the Pocono Mountains. And we're in a great place today because we're at the Frogtown Chophouse in Swiftwater. The greatest part about it is the two gentlemen that own it and operate it on a day-to-day basis have such an incredible story that we're going to get into a little bit and talk about. But the one thing that we've been spotlighting is how the pandemic has really changed everything in in bad ways, but also in really good ways. These guys have a great story, Lyman and Eric, about how they kept 18 families working throughout that pandemic and contributing to our community in a really big way, right, Christina?
Exactamente. Viva Los Poconos con Chris and Christina. We're going to tell you this amazing story while we're cooking, right? Are we going to cook?
I know, how nice is that?
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We get to do all those kind of great things. And off to my left here on camera is Chef Lyman. Now, he's one of the guys that owns it. He's going to actually show us a couple of really cool things. Chef, what do you got in store for us here?
Wow, first off, I'm excited for you both to be here in my kitchen. We're going to play today, we're going to have fun, and we're going to eat good food.
That's what we like, to have fun and eat good food.
That's it.
What are we going to cook today?
So I have three things coming on the menu today. One is going to be our cinnamon caramel brioche bread pudding.
Oh,
that's our signature dessert. And then I have two new items that are coming onto our new menu, which we're very excited about, sort of as we've worked through COVID, and now we're back to expanding our menu, bringing back some classics and some new stuff onto the menu.
And if you ever came to the Frogtown Chophouse, one of the things you'll see right away is this is about an experience. The food is amazing. It's well prepared with love and care, but it's all about the experience, right, Lyman?
That's it. That's the number one for us when you walk through the door to when you leave the restaurant. Hopefully you have a great experience and it was well worth it. All right, so let's start with the bread pudding because this process takes about 3 hours. How long do you guys have?
3 hours. If it's
3 hours.
All right, perfect. So we'll settle in for a little bit. But I'm sure through some movie magic, we'll drop it down to about a minute, right? So we have just a couple more pieces of bread to slice up and put in there. You guys are hired. I asked you to crack eggs and it took about 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Where'd they go? They're all in there.
Magic of television.
Very quick.
We
So
did it.
3 dozen eggs we start with, our brioche. Now you can add some more ingredients to this if you don't mind.
Yeah.
I have vanilla. We're gonna add.
Smells good.
Yeah, vanilla, some
Vanilla.
cinnamon here.
The whole thing.
The whole thing. Oh, hold on. Oh, got it.
I think I got that was
Okay.
me, maybe.
Just dump it in there. This is low-calorie sugar.
Wow. All of
Yeah,
it?
Yeah, but don't show them how much you put in. Yeah, just some of it.
No sugar.
Just some of it.
Okay.
Just a little bit of that sugar.
Oh, that's really cool.
We didn't see
Good job.
anything.
Yeah, good job. All right, two of these, half and half we're gonna use. Right, we're making a custard essentially. It gets baked for 3 hours. Yeah, 2.5 covered, then half an hour uncovered to sort of finish the top of it real nice.
And you see that some people just come here for the dessert.
There's some people come just for this bread pudding, and I've sold it to many parties.
So this is a signature dish, right?
This is a signature
For you
dish.
guys.
We've had it since day one.
Wow.
It is our signature dessert here at the Frogtown Chophouse.
And I have to ask, where did the Frogtown Chophouse name come from?
So I started a restaurant over in Canadensis in 2007. That restaurant was called the Frogtown Inn and 6 Acres Restaurant. That little corner in Canadensis was known as Frogtown.
Oh,
It was
okay.
filled, there was a bunch of ponds there with a bunch of frogs, so the story goes, and they called it Frogtown. We are down to the last final stages here.
The
of
fun
this-
part.
The fun part, of the
Okay.
bread pudding preparation. So we're gonna pour this in.
Oh, look at that. All right.
I just want to
Yeah.
drink it all
You
directly.
could- yeah, maybe
That's
put
about
a,
it.
maybe a touch of rum in there or
Ay, qué
something.
rico.
There you go.
Qué rico, rico.
So we finished cracking the eggs. We wash our hands really good.
We did.
Clean hands, we're all set because we don't want to use gloves. We want to get in here and feel the consistency of the bread.
You have to feel the texture.
Yeah, it's great. It's getting
Right.
broken up a little bit. We're getting all the liquids getting absorbed into that
Wow.
bread.
So Lyman, I'm guessing when you first started this, you didn't think you'd be playing in bread pudding, did you? Right?
I did not. No, I started way back in the day when I was just a little kid. My first cooking job was on a schooner in Maine.
A
And
boat?
I-
You mean a boat?
A boat,
That's a
yes,
boat,
it was
right?
a 120-foot schooner built in the mid-1800s.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, all wood, no engine, and
Oh,
I was
wow.
the chef. So everything was made from scratch from a wood-burning cast
Wow.
iron stove. I set my alarm every day for 4:15 in the morning, got up, little bacon grease from the night before, a little kindling, and had that fire going all day long. Cooked everything from scratch, coffee through a percolator, I made breakfast breads, followed recipes, because I was a cook at that time. That's the number one difference between a cook and a chef.
What is it?
Cooks follow recipes, chefs create them. This is it. So we make it nice and even and flat. Wow, your guys' side is better than mine. All right, we're gonna get this wrapped up and we're gonna get it in the oven.
What are we going to do next?
Well, I know that Mr. Chris loves seafood, so I got 2 new seafood items for you. I know that's not true, but maybe we'll get him to try a bite. So I know we're a chop house and you're thinking steaks, but I want the rest of the world to know that we offer much more than just steaks. So now that we're working our way through COVID, I'm starting to expand our menu back to a full-size menu. The first one is our crab Imperial. I'm going to have a seafood Imperial on the menu and a crab Imperial. A colossal crab cocktail. I'm bringing back the crab. Goes great with steak. Surf and turf all over the place.
Surf and turf.
So, lemon juice, right?
Oh,
We're going to go
I love
Worcestershire. Okay, we got some
Here.
Old Bay seasoning. Dijon mustard.
My favorite.
Blue crab. It is pasteurized, so it is ready to eat if anybody wants to jump in there. It makes a really nice crab
Come on,
cocktail.
Chris.
That's all right. We won't pressure him too much. But I will make a crab cocktail out of this. It's going to be very simple, just like a shrimp cocktail. So we'll have a nice presentation of this colossal lump crab. This is from the back fin of the crab. And then just a little cocktail sauce in it. Simple, clean, to the point, but great product. And this bakes, it gets bubbly and golden brown. And all those flavors just meld right into that crab meat.
So what's next? More fish?
We got more
onto
fish
the,
here.
On to the next dish here. So this is a little soft butter. We're going to make a compound butter. Garlic. Everyone loves garlic, right?
It's good for you.
Lemon juice. I got a decent amount in there because I really wanted to have that strong citrus flavor. And then just a little salt and pepper because we only use unsalted butter here. All right, so we're moving on to our last dish. This is new coming to the menu. This is a barramundi fillet. It's an Australian whitefish. And what I love about this barramundi is some fish have like a flavor, a fishy flavor, a little bit of a flavor. This has a buttery flavor, in my opinion. It tastes a little bit buttery. This is our house grill seasoning, onion powder, garlic powder, salt, pepper, thyme. We're gonna sear this in a hot pan, and then we're gonna finish it in the oven, and then we're gonna finish it with that compound butter right on top and a little torch.
It's so simple, but it looks so
Simple.
exquisite.
So Lyman, I know we had fish, we have bread pudding, but this is the meat and potatoes part of the presentation.
That's it.
Oh my gosh, what do we have here?
Yeah,
It's so
don't
awesome.
worry, Chris. We got you covered. So our number one seller, our 8-ounce filet mignon, right? That's super tender. Cut it with a fork style.
Wow.
This is a bit of a value cut. It's called a butcher's cut, or otherwise known as a hanger steak. It's almost like that flank steak, that those type of cuts. This, we love all this fat and this marbling. The more fat on the ribeye, the better.
Yeah.
All that marbling and fat that you got going on there is fantastic.
So in this case, you need the fat.
You need the fat. You want the bone on in the ribeye. That creates all that flavor when it's roasting, finishing in the oven, charring on the grill. That's what we're really looking for. And then, of course, really popular item is our bone-in pork chop. Can't go wrong. This is a great product.
So this is all on the menu here.
These are all on the menu. They've been forever. We sell tons of all of it.
So what would you pair these with?
A lot of features on the weekend include a glass of wine. That's Eric's arena, but boy, his wine list is over the top. He always has something new, fun, that works in great with this. And typically, traditionally, we would pair a nice, big red wine with this.
Wow, so you have everything here. So you have seafood, you have meats, you have vegetarian for kids. So the whole family can have a great meal here.
I set out to create an experience that allowed for everyone to have a good time. From children to adults to the grandparents.
Wow.
When you're here, you walk through the door, we try and make it feel like family, and then the menu is simple, easy to navigate, and has a little bit of something for everyone.
So there's always an excuse to come here for any event, for any occasion, right?
I don't know why you wouldn't.
Yeah. I want to live here. What about you, Chris?
Yes.
I think I do really well living here.
Sometimes I feel like I live here.
Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe to the Pocono Tourism YouTube channel and click the bell button below to be the first to watch new videos. You can also click the link on the screen to watch more episodes of Pocono Mountains Magazine.